So there's hooch on your starter and you don't know whether you should mix it in and go ahead and make your recipe for your sourdough, or discard the hooch on the sourdough starter and then go ahead and bake. And if you do mix it in, will there be a different taste? How's the texture? How does it slice? How does it smell? My name is Laura. Welcome to my channel, Morning Dove Haven. I'm going to let you know about the experiment, very elementary, very non-scientific experiment that I did with my starter that had hooch on it. The results that I got after I baked half of the starter with hooch in it and half of the starter without the hooch in it. What I did was I took the starter and drained off the hooch. I then poured half of the starter into a mason jar and the other half into another mason jar. I added 20 grams of the hooch into the one mason jar and labeled that hooch. I added 20 grams of water to the other mason jar with the starter in it and named that non-hooch. The reason why I added the 20 grams of water is I wanted it to be equal with hydration. And I felt that that was just fair. And then I added 100 grams of flour to each of the starters. I did film the results and you'll see that in just a minute. A little disclaimer here. I put the dough into the oven to bake and I got word about a family member passing. Just mentioning that because you'll see in the video my demeanor is a little different. So just so you know what's going on there. And also to those of you who already saw the previous video and have been waiting for this video to come out to see what actually happened with my little experiment, it's taken quite a bit longer. And I want to let you know, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for following up, being subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please, if you would, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That would make a huge difference to my channel. And I appreciate you so much. Time for the big reveal. It was made with the hooch. It turned out for some reason a little bit smaller, not entirely sure why, without the hooch. So I only had one round Banneton and then the other one was the petard shape. So here we are. So we've got them two side by side. This loaf raised a little bit more and a little bit bigger. And this guy over here, non-hooch, is a little darker to all the way around to the sides. Let's go ahead and slice into this hooch boule. Oh, nice, really nice. There we go. Oh, it's super moist and spongy. Smells perfect. Doesn't smell at all like that paint smell that was in the jar. This is the bowl without the hooch in it. It seems to cut a little better. So here we are side by side. Hooch, no hooch. You want to take a look at the crumb closely and the color. And please go ahead and comment and let me know what you are seeing and what your thoughts are about the crumb and the color. And you could see a slight difference in the rise. I think I like the look of the hooch better. So I'm gonna cut a slice of this and give it a try. Let's see. Sheesh, I battled that one. Okay. Get the crumb out first. Now let's compare. This is without the hooch. So I just gave them both a try. I've come to the conclusion that the bread without the hooch is the one that tastes more authentic sourdough. I taste the sourness in there the slightest bit more. The bread with the hooch, it doesn't have so much that sourdough flavor, not as much. It's more mild, simply put. But it is very interesting to think that it smells a little differently. When I first opened it up, it smelled just that little bit more tangy, but the taste, it seems, is less authentic sourdough. It looks like the differing opinions continue. So I hope you found this information helpful. I know for me going forward, if I end up getting hooch on my starter, that I will discard it. Looks like, according to my little beginner experiment, I'll get a bit better rise. I will have a tastier bread. I like the crumb better. Get back to creating in the kitchen. Let me know what you've created lately in the comments below.